it's me, Golden Ghetto, and we're doing top 5 worst zombie maps. I'm actually not really prepared for this video. 5 being the best. Oh, I can talk now? And on this list, yeah. Anyway, 5 being like the best out of all of them, and 1 being the absolute worst. Like, there's no worse map. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to show footage because PS4 limitations. I do have an after video which does top 5, and I was referencing Smith Place on that map. I was gonna talk about how he had like mainly just Black Ops 3 maps on there, regarding them as like the best. I completely disagree with that, but I can see why. Can I talk? Or you can keep it around with me. It's 50 minutes of me blabbing on, talking about and complaining, trying to explain. But maybe this time it'll be the entire zombie thing. So and for number 5, one second, I gotta pull up my phone actually. Let me pause the video. YouTube thing, yeah, I'm Prestige 1, cause suck it. But no, seriously, okay. Let me search all zombie maps. I recognize the name. Oh, God. Looks like I'm trying to find them. I think I just found them. Okay, for number 5, it's gonna be it's gonna be Transit. No, actually, it's gonna be Town. Town is a small map, and it started off Transit. It's a small map, but it's kind of nice. Like, there's cool things, but it's just small, and then the lava is unhelpful. Like, I honestly hate the lava so freaking much. Yeah, that's just how I'm gonna go on that. Okay, number 4 is gonna be... Number 4 is gonna be Transit. Yeah, it's making you wonder what 4... It's gonna make you wonder what 1, 2, and 3 are if Transit's number freaking 4. Transit is fun. Me and my friend played a lot. You go through all the different maps. There's different things. Just thing is, it's pain in the butt, and then they throw in random things. Like, I mean, random things. There is actually no dog ground, which sucks for me because I actually really enjoy the dog ground. It's a way to get max ammo and guns. But with this map, the thing is, sorry guys, but the thing with this map is that it's just like you gotta find all these parts to build these things. You can't just go around through the entire map by yourself. You can't walk because there's fire. And then you got the freaking 1 things that spawn, that are demon spawn. And what I mean by demon spawn, those freaking little things that come up and scratch your face, you have to knife off. So the alternative for that was ride the bus. Well, you can make the bus driver mad, you can throw an EMP at him, which completely stops the bus. I learned the EMP thing the hard way, my friend tricked me. But, it's just, like, you can't just walk through the map. That's the thing, you can't just walk through it like Derice, or aka the Giant for all those freaking new players. Yeah. It's just, yeah, you can't really do much, and then... I actually need to buy freaking ammo for this. But thing is, you can't just run around and have fun with your friends and show them. Well, you can't show them with the EMP. My thing is, you can't just run around and have fun on the Noble Zombies map. Number 3 is gonna be Zetshiba no Chima. I have yet to play the map. Before you guys say anything, that's just me judging. I've seen videos, like I've seen how this map is. This map's tight quarters, barely open any space, and then you gotta fill buckets of water to do the Easter egg to do other things. Like, this makes no sense. Like, for it to make sense, I'd be fine with it, but just, yeah. Huh. This is better alternative. More points than that, and the Argus, and a better weapon. But the thing is, yeah, it's just not well designed map. And to me personally, it's just a remake of Black Ops. I think it actually just had its origins in World at War. But it was definitely oh wow, monkeys. But it was just a remake of Chang'e for me, which I believe was either World at War map or in Black Ops 1 map. And this list is gonna have an honorable mention, which I couldn't decide. It was probably gonna be 6th place on 1 because it's just a not good map design. And that map belongs to the one and. But I'll get to that after naming number 2. Number 2, Shangri-La. I believe I actually have the right name. I don't know. It's the one jungle map from BO2. It was not desirable. I mean by not desirable, I mean it's tight quarters, and because of the water, you couldn't move very fast. So it just wasn't all around that good of a map. Yes. Yeah, but that's why it's number 2. It shows the water, you know, and then it was just a small map. It felt big because of the water and tight quarters, but the parts where you could actually play in were just tight, and you really didn't want, and me personally really didn't want to play in them. And number 1, actually honorable mention. Honorable mention is 5. I couldn't decide where to put on the list. Put it like wasn't gonna be in the list at all because it was not a good map. It was undesirable. Once you got there, you had that. I mean, it added a challenge. I like that. But the map itself, just terrible design. Like you couldn't move like 10 feet and there'd be a freaking. Couldn't even move 10 feet and there'd be a window. Yeah. That's one problem I have with it. It's just, you couldn't move out there being a barrier. Then you got to higher rounds, more and more zombies would spawn. Then, I mean, what the best part that came from that map was the Winter's Howl. Like, it was the first time I ever got that gun. And I honestly loved the gun. I did. I loved the Winter's Howl. It was cool. But it was just... It just slowed down the zombies. It didn't kill them. That was like a big... It just like didn't make me as... It just wasn't the way I thought of the thought of a map. It's just not the way I think of a map. I want to get to number 1 before the video ends, so I don't have to do a measly part 2. But number 1 is definitely, without question, number 1 is Shadows of Evil. I mean, many people would defend it by saying, introduce us to the Apothicons and all this stuff. Well, that's just, you can't defend a terrible map for what it, you can't defend a terrible map just because it adds something. That's just like saying, Advanced Warfare introduced, Attica Campaign. And they introduced like this type of people. No. Advanced Warfare is just a terrible map. A terrible game. And trying to defend it is just like trying to it's like trying to say that, it was just like saying Ground Crovey was trying to defend Shadows of Evil, like trying to put up a good argument saying that it's a bad map, which it's really not. Ground Crovey's a good map. I'm just not good at it. And I don't base maps on if I'm good on them or not. And then another thing with Shadows of Evil. Yes, I'm okay with challenge, guys, before you say anything. It was just like, it was trying to add too much challenge. That's the thing I'm trying to point out. Okay, here's explain. You got the thingy with 3 heads that came after you. You have to wait until it opens its mouth. It's a miniature boss fight from older games. Like 3 hits, it's dead. It's like that, but in zombie form. And it closed its head. It just reminded me of a miniature boss, which wasn't cool. You got at like round 5 or 7, maybe 8 if you're lucky. And then, yeah, and it sucked because it would spawn on like really early rounds, especially if you did rituals, because you won't have, which, I can't speak them. I can't speak today. It's late and I'm tired. But it's just, and then it's just a miniature boss, and that's the way I always think of that map, because it's just, no. Like, I couldn't defend this map with my life. It's just, you're asking too much. But if I was to if you were to throw at me the, and then come round 5, we got those beast things, which suck, because they did that terrible damage, and there'd be 50 of them shooting at you at once. Like dogs, they're hard, only because they run and catch up to you unless you have to stand them up. Which I'm pretty sure they can still catch up to you, because the freaking German Shepherds is zombie form. But yeah, and then come round 10, you have the zombie rats. Those things, it just really didn't want to get past round 10. It's like, and a lot of people defend it by saying, it's challenge. I'm no problem with challenge. I have a problem with impossible. You don't want to make a zombie match like that impossible. I mean, like, the thing is, it had this. Work City, USA. Combat the embrace of the curse to uncover its mysteries, which is a good map. Like, design and layout wise, but just how, like, it's a good idea. It's just how they executed it. That's for Noshima. Burn in hell. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.